Logan, betting.
Logan betting?
We didn't
Betting.
start yet.
Betting.
Betting!
I said once we start fighting.
Betting, Logan.
Oh.
I said once we start fighting. We're not fighting.
I was doing the interrupting bit!
We're not fighting, and now we're fighting.
Oh,
Logan
fighting?
betting.
Logan betting.
Oh my god.
You've made mistakes.
Yeah, I have. You're right. Welcome back to Nat19, Vestige of Ophiuchus, campaign 1.5, session 35. So, I was gonna say, quick aside, what are you doing with the unrelated fox, by the way?
Taking it to some alley. I have no particular destination in mind. Just gonna take it somewhere.
You have a solid
it and
half
making the
hour with
hat.
this. You have a solid half hour with this fox before they could even.
Yep. I'm gonna stroll
try to
away
get on
from the
this.
festivities. Find a spot where I can properly kidnap a fox.
The fox, after a while, slumps. Being carried in your arms, it's just like its front two legs are hanging over your arms, its bottom body's just drooping down, and its head is just down, ears flop to the sides after it gets tired of struggling.
I don't know if you speak words. Pretty sure you do. But yeah, I just want my friend's money back.
It looks up to you, and it very calmly speaks in its language. None you'd get.
Alright, we'll wait.
I punched the fox in the face.
What do you mean you'll wait?
I
Can't understand what I'm saying anyways.
friends got good noses, they'll find us. What's your name?
It lets out a bark that is almost incomprehensible, that you detect is almost a very sarcastic, like, yip yip bark woof.
You get bark woof indeed.
Kill you.
You get the impression this thing is continuing to think that you can't understand it.
Don't need to be rude. That won't get you anywhere with me, but that's cute. Seriously though, what's your name?
Name's Trick.
Trick? Cool.
Hey, if you can understand me, you know you're kidnapping, right? So could you go ahead and let me go?
No.
Why? I don't have any money. I'm a fox.
It's
I got
true,
nothing
you
on me.
Absolutely. But, you know, that could probably change.
I'm not gonna steal for you if that's what you're asking me to do.
You're not gonna steal from me, you're stealing for someone else.
Its ears slowly go back. No.
Snap its neck.
Send a message.
If it's a druid, it'll be fine.
Why exactly do you think that I have your money, and why do you think I can get it?
I was watching you guys yesterday, and you have a nice little operation going on here. It's similar to something I would have done when I was younger. To anyone looking, I don't know, it's pretty obvious what you're up to. It's used to people not looking.
Well, people aren't looking when they're distracted by people fighting. So what are you gonna do? Just stand here in the alley till money apparates around you? That's not gonna happen.
Your friends have good noses. They'll find us eventually. Well, I guess you're just rocking a little haul, getting some hustle on the side while you're fighting, or passing through in the meantime. You caught wind of the tournament.
We wander around Flint fights, and while he's putting on a show, we steal money from people that are distracted. And in this particular city, there's been a lot to steal. And
Give me back my 80 gold.
I guess we got greedy enough that we got noticed, so we promise, he starts struggling, to never do it again!
Well, I don't care about that. Plus,
You know
I don't
that-
believe you.
What do you mean you don't believe me?
You're gonna steal again.
Oh.
Look me in the eye with your fox eyes and tell me you're not gonna steal again. He gives you the biggest Kit's fox eyes.
I promise, my life of crime, our life of crime, given this heinous event, is entirely behind us.
I flick
Wow.
him on the nose.
Yeah. Good call.
I don't believe you.
Let me go!
No.
I want to go!
I just want one of my friend's money back.
I don't have your friend's money, and no one's gonna come and give it back to you, and I don't know what Flint does with it. He may not even have it anymore!
But you know where it is?
No! With Flint!
Where do you guys
Bet
stay?
it all on himself.
Everywhere!
Where did you guys stay yesterday?
I don't remember.
After a nice big haul like that? Probably somewhere nice. Gotta celebrate such a fine winning. Come on, Trick.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but yeah, we stayed in a tavern last night, and Flint bought us a whole bunch of food. That's why we do this. But I don't remember much about where it is, and
I can't read your writing, so I don't know what it was called. So you're not gonna get anything out of me.
I'll get something out of you. Well, if I don't get his gold, I'll have to make it somehow. Sure, we could think of something.
Dude, he's gonna fuck that fox. I'm kidding.
Oh my. So,
No, it was bad enough that you didn't help me get into the Platinum District. Now you're kidnapping my family.
he starts walking forward.
I don't particularly care for what our relationship has added up to be, Tiefling. It was Miriam, right? I think I remember you being called that before. I'ma need you
Really,
to
right?
let go of my fox.
The big guy that was with me yesterday. Plate armor. Your boys left about 80 gold pieces off of him.
He looks to Trick. Trick just turns his head slightly towards him.
Tricker's real cute.
He reaches back into one of his pouches, takes it off of his belt, tosses it towards you.
And give him back.
The Trick jumps out of your arms, briefly turns to you, hair stands on and growls at you, then rushes over towards Flint, jumps on him, and like climbs up his body so that he's sitting on his shoulders.
Cute.
Oh, Trick's a tough guy.
I wish you guys hadn't been so observant. We really got a lot from this crowd. More than we've gotten from anyone before. You're not gonna go telling people what we're doing, are you?
You think I would tell people what you're up to?
I don't know what your deal is. You certainly didn't help me get into the Platinum District.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood in getting you killed. Or getting me killed, for that matter. There's running a lucrative operation. I won't say business. And then there's near suicide. Unless you got something specific you need to do in the Platinum District, stay out of it. That's not a place you go without a plan.
Well, thanks for the warning, I guess. Hey, so, what's the deal with that Kitsadria you got with you? I mean, like, why do you got a Kitsadria traveling around with you?
I just
Part
speak
of
the
a
language,
guild?
man.
I don't know. We met her. She came with us.
Ah, so she is a Kitsadria.
What did you expect? I love how Kitty's just like, yep.
Speak the language! Suck my dick! He was speaking the language 2 minutes ago!
And these two?
Yeah, but they're too young to have taken humanoid form.
Oh, they're babies.
They're just
They're
little
teeny
guys,
tiny.
aren't you? Trick here's actually probably going to be able to begin shape-shifting pretty soon.
He like reaches up and pats Trick on the head.
So I try to take care of them. Well, you got what you wanted from me. That's all the money that your friend had. We won't be bothering you again.
Oh, bother us all you want, just don't steal from us.
We won't be bothering you again. Good luck in the tournament. Well, to your friends anyways.
He turns, starts walking. As he's walking, you briefly see, as he does turn, a sweep of the dust and dirt on the ground behind him that comes from nothing, as if a large tail swept the ground behind him as he did.
Bitch! Oh no! I'm done for.
Girl.
Sorry, I got caught up in that.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yes, he is.
I'm going to go and I'm going to try to find Argo and wish him luck in whatever match he's going to have next. And then afterwards I'm going to go try to get some rest before we have to meet up later. I don't suppose afterwards you want to come get some rest with me.
I'll check my. I gotta see. We'll talk, I guess.
Gives a
Take 5
very
damage.
big aggressive smile, and then she walks by, does a wave back to you without looking, and heads in the direction you assume Argo's in, leaving you on your own.
I lean against the wall, all function from the hips down, going away for a minute. Just shit. Okay. Okay. I survived another round. Okay, cool.
Those were words.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, Quinn, what am I going to do? Alright, I need to go find Lexi.
You head out to where you would know the infirmary to be, and you would find Lexi and Flux. Lexi is currently chowing down on noodles that are somehow managing to adhere to a stick.
Yeah!
Hey, I'm glad they're on a stick.
Apparently. Well, I didn't invent this, so I just have to. I'm just have to yes and.
Is it like a noodle weenie dog?
It's like noodles
I wanted
wrapped
to
up in
suggest
chopsticks.
it's like breaded spaghetti. But
That's like
Nah. It's just noodles swirled
my
around
God.
the stick.
No, I know.
bread.
No, hear me out. Because they actually have this thing. What if it's a hollowed out baguette stuffed with spaghetti?
Oh my god.
Just
A corn dog shell with
During the-
spaghetti
I'm
inside
sorry
instead
that
of a
I
hot
made
dog.
this too ridiculous.
You made this weird, Logan. You made it weird.
Like, on the way over, I'm like smoothing out my hair and trying not to look like I just threw my head out of an airplane. And I'll be like, hey, guys. Hi.
Fenris, hi!
Hey.
Hello!
Fenris, the
Fenris.
fight was so good. You did so amazing.
Oh, you were so good too.
Oh.
You were just like, pew, pew, and then you'd go and hide, and it was You really stuck to the plan.
I kept like knocking you down, and you were just like, "Nah, I'm getting back up." And I was like,
kept
"Oh,
turning me into a statue."
It was so good.
That bracer's incredible. You wielded so well.
It's really cool.
I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry that had to happen the way it
No,
did.
it's okay. It was a really good fight. I don't feel bad. I'm glad that like it was you and Tantia that kicked us out of the tournament and not some rando, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Also, Fenris, guess what I found? Guess
What?
Hold out the brooch.
Lexi, where did you find this?
Just like on the ground, like on my way here. I was kind of all dazed out, and I found it.
How fortunate.
Must have fallen
I know, I
off.
was really lucky.
Yeah, thank goodness.
But how
It's
you
been a
feeling,
good
Fenris?
day.
You seem a little bit. Oh,
Huh?
shit.
Are you unwell? You seem you look a bit feverish.
I'm a cleric. I know I'm fine.
Your cheeks are a little bit spiky.
Fighting. You know, all that
Indeed.
exercise.
That was like a while ago. Like you should feel better by now.
Perhaps you could use some bed rest.
Yeah, do you want to lie down for a little bit?
I definitely could. That sounds great.
Would you like me to acquire you some stadium spaghetti?
It's really
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I would love some stadium spaghetti. How much
I
do
have
you
decided, as my one act to defiantly seize control of this stadium spaghetti situation, that it is called Sesgetti. And we'll refer to it as such
have
moving
Sesgetti?
forward. You have Sesgetti.
We have Sesgetti.
So let's assume that Sesgetti is something of a luxury item when it comes to food.
Does it come
because
with
of all-
lobster?
Well, obviously, Sesgetti's a
So if
luxury.
we're talking meals, we're going to be talking comfortable. So it is 5 silver per helping of Sesgetti.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll give him
Some
5
expensive
silver.
ass food.
Your is a
It is
luxury
a comfortable
worth-
meal. It is a
bitch.
comfortable
a-
meal.
It's worth every copper.
I'm surprised it's not more because it is being sold in a stadium.
Yeah.
It's like convention prices.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Convention water.
Oh God.
You ever try to buy like a baseball stadium hot dog? Like,
It's like
like
10
$40.
fucking bucks, man. It's
yeah,
so
30
good.
bucks.
Yeah, look what the bug.
Do you want to find a place to sit, Lexi?
Well, I mean, don't you like have to go back down to the other area? Like, are we allowed to like hang out, or like are we?
I
can
go
we
where
hang out
you
because
go.
You're done for the day.
I'm fun staying down here.
Well, I want to like go watch the matches. But
No,
at the
yeah,
same
that's
time,
what I
we should-
mean.
We should find Miriam so we can all watch them together.
Hey guys.
Oh,
Hi, Miriam.
You guys tried the Sesgetti?
you're bleeding.
Oh yeah.
What is that from?
Yeah, you have a little scratch on your face.
Yeah. I met a trickster.
Huh.
Hey, Flint's a Cassandria. I turn around and walk out the room.
What?
I'm already gone.
So
I
chasing
grabbed
after
Lexi
him.
by the shoulders. Did you
Yep.
know?
No.
That means there could be other Kitsadri
Not
here
the best
besides
place to have a
Scandal.
conversation about it.
I
We
mean,
probably
wow,
shouldn't
it's so
be
cool that
yelling about this.
he's a Fox fanatic.
Banana.
There's like one guy in the corner, like, I hate it all.
Okay. We should maybe talk about
I heard
this.
everything. I'm
walk
gonna
and
tell everyone.
trot. Do you think that there could be more of them? This is
I mean,
cool.
probably, like, we saw a whole bunch of foxes running around, but we really shouldn't talk about this here.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it.
Okay, we should follow Miriam so we can watch the fights with him. Miriam!
Well, there we go. Man, I'm glad all my friends are passed out.
Chase after Miriam.
Are Quintus and Vogan not your friends?
How
I
dare you?
can't go to nothing, bitch!
All the
I'm a
people.
loser! Okay?
I can get out of here. I just mean that can actively talk about it with Fenris right now.
You guys have your friend go get you, Sisketty. I got my friend, Sisketty. Here you go, Vogan.
No.
I can't
This
wait
is
for
the
you guys
best
to
thing
fight
I've
to
ever
the
had.
death after this.
Take it. Pull open the mask.
The wrapper.
Raise it up above your head and just tilt your head back, and it slowly slides off the stick at like excruciatingly slow speeds.
One noodle flops out of the mask.
Then just finally at the very end, just it all gives and just
One noodle just slides up his mask.
lets
Disappears
go of
in it.
mask. It slaps against his face. There's a bulge in front of his mouth where he's just like.
Ew!
Oh my god!
That's right. Enjoy the Sisketty, Vogan, my friend.
Take it all in.
Eating is troublesome for you.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the next round.
Matches, and she's like, all right, let's get to it then. Our next match is a pretty crazy assortment. Different forms of physical prowess and different types of magic are going to collide. On one side, please welcome Argo and Scarlet Hendricks.
Scarlet, where I go?
Looks towards you.
I'm not sure if sibling rivalry really suits you so well, sis.
I'll kill you!
Holding back Lexi.
Oh, goodness.
Lexi's like already halfway off of the thing,
Yeah.
trying to claw at her.
And on the other side, two fighters of great renown, the Lady and Vogan.
I see. I turned to Lady, like in the pit, just like, all right, cool.
I expect a fair fight, whatever that ends up looking like with you lot.
She steps away,
I'm gonna get some distance before you start, if that's cool with you.
backs up to the position that she normally takes by the northern pit, gets almost up against the wall.
And fight!
As she's
Do a flip!
he's gonna do something mean. What's the range on this? He's gonna
I
come
don't-
back. He's gonna
No.
come back down.
No.
And he's gonna get within 60
No, no,
feet.
no, 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 no,
He's-
no, no.
He's gonna try to hold. Tries to cast Hold Person on Lady.
Don't! I knew it! I knew that's what he was gonna
Your
do!
friends are trying to hit you. Do you mind staying still? She succeeds.
Oh, thank Christ.
Hell yeah, bitch.
As it happens, you see her move her claw up and swipes the air between them as if stopping the magic from reaching her. Argo has a brief moment of confusion as this happens, but his spell fails. Alright, Vogan, you're up.
I'm gonna beat her up.
You do it, you beat her up.
I'm gonna hit her.
Hogan, don't!
That's a hit. Oh, right. Scarlet's turn. She's gonna,
Do something.
she's gonna be around.
Dominate person again.
She sure is gonna be around.
If she does, I'm.
Oh no.
I would be upset.
Oh jeez.
You hear the crackling of electricity and lightning. You hear a eruption of thunder that sounds like a storm building up. The center of the stage
Holy shit.
has a swirling sphere of air and lightning crackling around it begin to build up. She is going to go ahead and use her bonus action to cause a bolt of lightning to strike towards you. Oh, weird. It's
You
like,
think that simple lightning can harm Lady?
I do.
Oh.
It blasts her. As it happens, lightning charges up. You see a ball of it building up beside you, and it arcs towards the two of you. She pushes you back from it as it hits her. There's a eruption as the lightning is strong enough to cause a small explosion, and she's gonna take a critical version of 4d6 lightning damage. Bang!
Whoa!
Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and switch her back to being neutral, but it hits her. As it hits her, you see the dust from it clears. The swirling mass of storm is still raging around you, but she is on one knee from it. You see electricity coursing through her armor, and she stands, tries to get away from it.
You good?
Yeah, I just didn't expect that.
I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Action surge. That's my move.
You've got no one to fight in the pit this time. You're like,
Yeah.
like.
I'm a bonus action drink my potion of giant strength.
Oh, you doing it, boys!
Shit!
Oh.
All right, what does that get? Which one? What does that get
The
you up to?
23 strength.
All right, bonus action that. Strength is normally 16. Strength is now 23 with a +6.
Mm-hmm.
You scary.
You drink it. As you do, you see veins begin to tighten and become visible on the surface. Your body briefly, like, bulks up, just slightly. For a moment, you Super Saiyan 2, and then it compresses back down. You can feel the rippling of muscles as you begin to move.
Here we go. Fucking all right.
Well, you just let's see. She should not have had 3 of those. Why'd she have 3?
I don't know.
You destroyed. You hit one of her images, so she has 1 left.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay, no, you can do this!
Oh! Take care of that fucking bitch! Both of them! I'm pretty sure.
As you destroy one of her mirror images, she rushes up to you, more nimble than you would have expected from her, gets towards you, leans against your chest, as if she's like coming in to cuddle against you, puts her fingertips against you, and you feel electricity building up, and she's gonna cast lightning bolt.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa! Okay!
No.
Yeah, bye, boy.
As she does this, you feel the electricity course through you, and you have this just brief moment of uh-oh, as a bolt of lightning arcs through you and blasts out the other side. Despite this, you manage to bring your sword forward and use your lightning-based weapon to absorb a lot of the lightning as it hits you. You take 9 damage. She rolled real bad.
Yay!
Mostly ones.
Oh, thank Christ!
You are doing it.
That's Kitty's move.
My God!
I never got the chance to fight against any of you properly.
She, like, as she's near you, she's, like, whispering to you, not projecting her voice.
I promise I won't go all out, but I am going to have a bit of fun with you if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do.
I hope I'm that durable one day.
No.
Aw, of
I
course
want to
you
be
will
that durable when I grow up.
Yeah. When I become a spicy red teen.
You are a teen. You're 19, you baby.
Your turn.
I'm going to get into a certain stance and use Bastille Stand.
Ah!
And I'm going to attack her.
That makes sense.
Eat her.
I hope I get her.
You get
20.
her.
All right, I'm get her.
Oh!
23.
She takes none, but that's because her temporary hit points absorb it.
Yeah.
She does take she takes half of the lightning damage that comes from your sword, but she takes the rest of it full.
Alrighty. Okay. In that case, I'm going to...
Do you have anything for healing?
I use that.
Oh!
Move over there. Move 5 feet over there. Target
Clank.
Argo. I'm going to use Wind Chain.
You did
19 hit him.
Yes, you hit him.
Hiya.
Strike at him again.
16?
That's a hit.
Up. Down.
Hell
You go.
yeah. Nice.
All right.
Swing towards him, you hit him, you strike him. As you do this, you
That's
hear a very loud,
Vogan's move.
"Come on, Argo! Get back up!"
Yeah, Bogan!
I just like notice he flies down like healer. Boom.
He gets hit, he rolls along the ground from it, like looks towards you as the scythe moves over him and defensively is orbiting his body as he's down.
All right, you're up, lady.
She is going to rush forward, strikes towards where Scandal is. As she does, she passes through Scandal.
Whoa.
As she strikes through, you see that the image of Scandal there appears to be it shimmers as if it was a hologram as she passes through the body, dissipating and then reforming. You see what you now take to be an illusion of Scandal, smiles.
What a bitch.
You're right, she is a bitch!
I'm glad I used my attacks wisely.
That pearl was basically a scroll, and that was, she has cast Mislead. Alright, Vogan, you're up.
I'm gonna take off Bastille Stand. Because I moved more than 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You're 5 feet away! Ah! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 10, 15. It's only 20 feet to get to her, but it says the range is 35 feet. I guess that's your call, but...
So you're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say it'd be 25. I don't know why it's calculated that way.
Mm-hmm.
She's within range.
In that case, Wind Chain.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and attempt to hit her.
Alright. That's a hit.
Hell yeah!
Shield this, bitch!
I will say, in response to being hit, she will shield because she doesn't know the number. However, it's not going to help.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh, you are scorpion marked too. This is gonna hurt.
Get her!
Did that do anything?
Weird
What
Stack
happened?
Overflow
It's-
stuff going on. Get out of here. Oh, it's because the
Oh god, everything's done. There we go.
You rush towards
Broke
her.
the game, Vogan.
You rush towards her. You strike at her. You notice she's about to continue. Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
What was that squeal?
It was me!
Oh, you rush forward. She looks like she's about to teleport again. The magic around her looks like she's about to shunt elsewhere. As you go to attack, how do you want to do this?
I will get into like a quick draw stance. I'll like spread my legs, knees bent. Wind starts picking up around Vogan, just like a mini tornado as he's building up energy. And just a flash of his blade, lightning energy crackling around him. This lightning arc just flies itself at Scandal and just passes through her. Non-lethally, of course.
Yeah. She strikes her, knocks her down.
I non-lethally strike her with
Chat, are
lightning.
you guys still how does Scandal have spells? Is this still something
I am not
people are
surprised.
using?
First
Whatever.
off, she's a sorcerer.
You strike her. She gets hit. She falls to the ground. She tries to shunt away, but your electricity interferes with it. As this happens, she looks worried about what you're doing for a second, as your electrical energy from your attack stops her teleportation, interferes with her magic. She looks towards you with a very large, conniving smile, and as you hit her, she seems to be amused by the fact that she's just been bested in this way. Gets taken down, falls to the ground. She intentionally, dramatically splays out the back of her hand against her head as she falls backwards.
Hooray!
I will
Whoa!
draw my
Yay!
sword, point to the sky.
Yay!
Yeah! And I'll turn to lady. Yeah!
she?
Let's get to the last match of the day, since we're missing one of our merchant lords anyways. Fighting next, please welcome Una and Gunwitch!
Oh,
The gates begin to creak open, and as they're going, she quickly tags on.
And their opponents, Quintus Valorbelt and Blister Voss Windrake.
yay, Quintus!
You got this, Quinn.
Go, Master Quintus!
Vogan, do me a
got-
favor.
Yeah.
Hold this. Daylight!
Uh,
I activate the
Daylight.
orb.
he activates the orb.
All right, you walk
I
out.
hold the orb.
I activate the orb and hand it to Vogan as I step out from the daylight on my side of the pit.
There is
so
a bright
majestic!
flash that looks like a wrestler erupting from backstage. as you give it to Vogan and say daylight, he just has a second like, what? And then it just flashes brightly. You step out, the light casting a long shadow as you move forward. And they
Somehow
roar
distracted
with
by the
you.
screaming from Bogan.
He just runs
in my
out
eye!
he just like runs into the area and across the arena, covering his eyes. Just hits the gate on the other side.
Does Lyra get a performance check? I'm kidding.
Yeah, sure. Good question. You do not run out into the arena.
I know, yeah.
To clarify,
I run out. I rip off my hood.
Lyra got a 26.
Wow.
See, most people are distracted by the music. It's understandable. I step up and I go near Blister.
Blister moves out, balancing her rifle on her shoulder as she comes out.
It would appear that we have to work together after all. I was
You're
rather
the partner
hoping
I
would
would have
get
chosen.
to fight you. My skills will not be terribly useful against the opponents who are in front of us. But a bullet is a bullet.
Be careful of these two. I've seen the two of them dish out some high damage.
Prepare
They
for
seem to
two
be able to be very proficient with their blades.
Gunwitch immediately goes over to you and like hits you on the shoulder.
Yeah, we'll have a good match. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, Gunwitch. Puts a hand out to her.
She puts a hand out, clasps it, doesn't take the hand, grabs the arm that's a bit along and shakes it aggressively.
Predator clasp.
A mighty clasp.
She does the same thing, puts her hand out to Blister as well. You see Blister's eyes just become unamused. She like rolls them and turns and walks back.
Looks like we both got a buzzkill on our team.
Maybe next time we'll be on the same side.
She gives a big smile, goes back to her position. Blister returns to hers. Lilywin counts you down, yells for you to start, ducks and moves back, and as they do, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Get him, boy.
You can do it.
Oh my
Wow,
god!
you can.
Oh!
The only 20 you get this entire match.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
No. Win.
No, I need you to win.
You see Blister, like, had looked through the sights of her weapon to fire. She looks up. She doesn't seem to understand what happened, but you can tell her attention just got focused on Una.
That means I have to keep this one off of her. Let's go for some attacks.
Get her. Get her. Beat
First
her up.
attack!
That's a hit!
Ho, 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 ho!
Eh.
Oh,
Hurrah!
That's a damage!
I would like to try to knock her over.
Alright, go ahead.
I know that they are a orc, or a half orc, so it's gonna not be very likely, but...
You know. Oh!
Oh!
Bear, 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 bear.
Why did they have disadvantage on...
Why is it giving disadvantage on ability
checks.
checks today?
I don't know.
Maybe she's tired.
I hope she's tired.
Anyways, I can just look at drop seconds. So she got, yeah, you do. You knock her down. Also, bow, 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 bow.
Yeah! I gave
You
myself
hit her,
inspiration.
you knock her prone.
Hi-ya!
That's a hit.
Damn.
Nice.
All right.
You gonna do it? You gonna do the fighter thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the fighter thing. Action
The
search.
fighter thing.
I don't know
You
if I'm
made
gonna get another person on the ground, so I need to
That's
make it count.
Vogan's thing.
That's Vulcan's thing.
Nah,
Back
my
for
thing's
another
better.
attack.
Vogan, you can't say that.
Oh shit!
Oh,
my god!
Or
Well
is
done.
it Vogan?
It's nice knowing you, Gun Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah! That's a
Well.
bad crit.
It's an upsetting crit, yeah.
As you hit her, she lets out a cry, and you can see her become more elated. Like, as she passes a threshold of damage, she becomes exhilarated. You see her eyes, her pupils dilate. She crits
Alright.
on you.
What?
She got 220s, my boy.
Okay, let's go then.
Here she comes.
she didn't even need that crit range.
She strikes you for 11 damage, did 19 reduced by 3, but as you go to run away, you just feel like you hear wind pressure as a fist comes up from the ground and strikes you in the chest. There is a small blast of force behind you as she hits you with phenomenal force. That puts us at Blister. Blister's gonna do two things. The first thing she's gonna do is she's gonna use her Glove of Meta Magic to use Quicken Spell. She's gonna cast a second level Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, thank
As you do this, she puts her hand out to the back of you. Gonna go ahead and roll the first one. That's an 8. She puts her
Nice.
hand on your back, fills you with magic to try to heal you. That's a 1, so average.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't put the thing in there. Give yourself 8 more hit points, please.
Okay.
I forgot to throw it into the modifier window.
Remember, don't take 8 damage.
No.
Yeah, you
Give
can
yourself
do
8 hit
Uh,
points.
it's doing something weird. It's doing something
He's
weird.
dead again.
It's happening again.
It won't let me put down 23. It just does that.
Jumping between life and death.
It was
It won't let me do it. I don't know what's happening.
This technique is too dangerous.
Oh my
Quintus.
god.
I will do it.
Is he okay? I don't know what's happening.
I did it.
He's kind
I
of
think
kidding.
he is dying and
Yes,
also being
you
born.
did it.
I definitely did it. I should be at 23, Logan, not 24.
Oh damn.
Oh, you should have 20. Well, that's your HP, so do you have 23 wounds?
I have 23 HP. 23 HP, 24 wounds.
Alright.
What is it doing?
I think you might be traumatized by this for the rest of your.
It's because I'm scared, I think.
Are you clicking anything?
I'm not clicking anything.
Okay, everyone just give it a sec to catch up with itself.
I swear.
So it looks like it's...
Oh,
What? What? Oh.
it went to full and then it went back to half.
It's not doing that on my end.
I
wish
can
could
see
show
I can
you.
see his little health bar like
Yeah.
flashing back and forth on his token.
I'm doing nothing, I swear.
It's happening on the combat tracker too. It keeps going between moderate and heavy.
I can see it happening on the player's side.
Yeah.
Close your character sheet entirely.
Okay.
Oh,
White
It's
heavy,
gone.
what the fuck?
I don't have it up at all.
God damn.
Oh,
you're dead. Oh no!
It's getting worse.
This is
Maybe
one-
What did you do to me, Una?
So there's a 24 wounds. You can just remove them from the combat tracker. Just re-add Quinn.
yeah, I was gonna say just maybe take him off and
What
then put
did
him
you
back
do?
on.
I will try.
Turn it off and on again.
He has ascended.
I will try as soon as it
This
catches
is-
up with itself enough that it allows me to do so.
This is
Marion,
Heros'
wearing
will.
a trench coat and glasses, all of a sudden turns to Lexi. He's beginning to believe.
Oh.
I'm looking at the orb of inflaming and I'm thinking that might be the only thing I can actually hit Gunwitch with. He's gonna pull out the red orb.
Alrighty.
Oh.
I'm gonna go for burning hands on her.
Alright, go ahead and roll it against her.
That's guaranteed damage.
It is, but I'm not sure how much she has left, so you know.
We'll see.
That's what you need, though.
Let's go for it.
She fails. You pull it out,
Please!
it glows brightly, a wave of fire erupts from it. She seems to get consumed by the wave of flame. Go ahead. Oh, you're doing the heckin'
Oh,
icy.
no.
no, you broke it!
Don't ignore it.
I
Don't freak out.
I'm not freaking out.
So, when something has a thing that triggers when something's bloody, it doesn't seem to like when they fall unconscious. That said, she's a half orc, so she's not falling unconscious.
I have a question for you, Quintus.
And that would be...
Where is the Dompier warlock that was with you?
He's dead.
I killed him.
Nice.
They aren't here then.
No.
That is a pity. If they had been, that may have been the one thing that could have saved everyone here.
She puts her hand up. As she does, yo, Miriam, you've been keeping your eye on them. Those cloaked figures that are grouped around the area. You see them all moving together. You see them violently pushing people out of the way so they can get against the mesh on the lower floor. You see them all putting their hands up against it, and you see them pull their hoods back. You see dark skin, black skin underneath, and long white hair flowing back from them. They reach out, and you, inside Quintus, you start to see the anti-magic barrier that covers this area. You see as if it's being interfered with, it becomes visible on the bottom layers as you see these 4 groups of what you now notice to be Drow putting their hands up against the other side of it and interfering with the magic.
I yell out loud to Lilywind, "Get everyone down!"
As they do,
Help.
there is a what you at first take to be some blinding flash, but you quickly realize is just the barrier. A massive darkness wave goes along it. As it does, it traces up along the outside of the anti-magic shield, forming a large cone, or a large sphere over the arena. Those that are up top, you see the entire lower area of the Titanite walls, the entire bottom floor. Darkness floods it and makes its way, expanding out. It hits a point where it looks like a pool of darkness at each stairwell that stops before moving up, and you hear people panicking. I did not expect you to have done this, but there's one exception to where this happens, in that as it reaches to where Vogan, you see this darkness spread around the corners, but because of the glaring daylight in the orb you're holding, you see it stop at the edges.
And you just did it to be
That
cool.
entire side.
I can see! I can fight!
That entire side becomes illuminated. As this happens, Una reaches up, she pulls the hood back, and she takes off the mask she's wearing. Once you're covered in this sphere of darkness, and
We get more art.
you do get more art.
Oh my gosh.
Give me art.
Oh, I'm so excited. Dico, I'm so
So
proud
happy
of
the
you.
drift glove worked. I can die here.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
She pulls it back. As she takes the mask off, you see the hair that's billowing out from under the hood changes color and bleaches as it moves down. And you see,
He's a drow.
ba-bam.
Oh
So pretty.
no! Oh no, it's wife!
Oh.
It's a wife.
Seriously though, she's really
The highest standard is here and they are injured. If the warlock is not here, then we have no reason to keep the rest of you alive. You are a man of honor, so allow me to introduce myself. I am Rivan Ozisgar Vimoth, and because you killed my brother, my house has been disgraced.
Whoops.
I will take your head back to reclaim our place!
You see her raise her blade up and strike it upwards, knocking your weapon back. As she does, you see 2 drow coming out of invisibility, standing on either side of you. I need to add some stuff to the combat tracker. Give me a Momomo,
Like
guys.
me?
That's all.
Man,
Oh,
even when
this
he's
is-
gone, he can't stop fucking up everyone's day.
Damn it, Rolly!
Stop watering down our fucking game!
Stop watering down our
Water
lives.
down our lives!
Where's Raleigh? I killed him.
We were hoping to kill the one who had killed my brother. But if we have to take back the rest of your heads to give us back our status, then that will be acceptable. As long as we get to you before they do.
And she rushes forward, and she's gonna make 2 attacks on you. Where are you?
Oh,
Well, here I go, boys.
Logan, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is Lilywind also going to help us? She's over there.
She's right there.
That's true,
right
Lilywind.
there.
You know what? You are correct. I hadn't considered that angle, but Lilywind
Yay!
is within the area.
I'm digging for any help I can.
Yeah, man! What about Tanti and Argo, right? Right?
You don't know where other combatants are. If they become relevant, I will let you know when it happens. Goes for that first attack, so here comes some damage.
Yep.
Strikes you. Rushes forward. As she's talking, by the way, you all do hear her saying these things. She announced it using the magic of the area, so even outside, you hear this, and then you hear Quintus's yell as he struck, and then it get cut off.
I hope my master is here to watch. I hope my master came to watch my fight.
And I can't rationalize not doing this.
I know. Go for it.
Oh, God.
So, as soon as she takes you down, outside you all just, Logan, you're the only one that has basically a look in to see this. Because the daylight is illuminating the way in there, but you do hear,
And so the strongest of you has already fallen. Highest standard, stay where you are. After I kill him, I will be coming for you.
and
Dare you?
I'm very happy. I'm very happy you consider me the strongest.
you fail 2 death saves immediately.
Oh, God!
And there's these boys, so that's gonna be fun.
Servants of House Vemoth! Servants of House Vemoth! Kill everybody here,
She looks up.
including their merchant lords.
Oh, fuck.
This
All right,
city
High Lord,
will-
turn into a dragon.
This city will burn for having disgraced our noble house.
Oh, boy.
The
there any-
light just goes up, you step out.
Hell yeah.
And because they're Drow, they have sunlight sensitivity.
That's daylight, is not sunlight.
Fucking damn it!
We've been
I
over
keep
this, like,
forgetting that.
100 times.
We've. Oh, you do not get to say that.
Listen, I'll cast
I
Stare
have
of the
Strahd's
Dying when I
greatest
feel
weakness,
like it.
a drift globe. They look over towards you, Vogan, then they turn and look back towards Rivan, who is raising her blade up to plunge into Quintus again. She makes a motion over towards you. That particular drow is definitely gonna seek glory against one of the guildmates that they're supposed to hunt. They rush forward.
The second strongest.
The second strongest of the higher
I
standard.
don't like that I'm not being taken into consideration here.
Listen,
Bullshit.
listen, sixth
Do you have
strongest of the
23
highest
strength?
standard.
They're going to rush forward, and they're gonna make 2 attacks against you. And do they have invisible on them? Can we avoid that? There it is. Let's get rid of you.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
They rush forward. They swing at you.
Oh my god! What the hell? I guess I'm gonna fucking exemplary deflect.
I would, because there's poison coming at you too.
Yeah!
Oh no.
And with the type
That's
they
my
are-
last point!
Oh yeah, well deflects poison. Ha ha! You take 24 damage, reduced down to 12 from the attack in total.
Okay, that's
as
good.
you strike it, you deflect it. They bring the blade up. They spin it around as you deflect them upwards. They drop the blade, catch it upside down, and try to plunge it down into you. That misses. It scrapes along your armor.
That was the dumbest thing you've ever done. Filthy drow!
Jeez.
Goddamn racist.
Has he been wrong? No.
That's the upsetting thing.
I'm very
If this works, then our guilds are even!
And she rushes forward, and she's going to risk the opportunity attack.
I wish I could help her.
misses! Attack. She slides under it, gets up, rushes towards Quintus.
Nobody said we were
rockstar
allowed to have
immediately.
additional teammates, did they, Drow?
She slides in as Una takes one of the extra blades, throws it towards her, goes over Blister. As she slides in, she's going to cast second level Cure Wounds on Quintus.
Oh, good.
You regain 12 hit points.
I rise with the sun!
It's
It's
so
dark
dark.
now.
Vogan's holding the fucking orb at you. Yeah!
You guys
I'm not holding that
hear,
orb.
you hear the you guys hear the reverberating I rise with the sun echoing through the magic of the area.
Thank
The
goodness.
crowd goes wild. Only because they're being attacked.
They're being killed.
For him.
Quinn just thinks that this is part of the tournament.
It's you, Quintus.
Well,
Get her,
let's
Quintus.
go! Rise with the sun.
Quintus.
I get back up and I'm going for some attacks.
Get back up.
I get back up. I get knocked
actually-
down again.
No. You were never gonna keep me up.
Wish you didn't have 2 attacks.
First attack.
Come on.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a hit.
Nice.
Damn it!
Well,
I'm gonna try to push her over.
Get her.
This time I'm just pushing her down, prone.
Go ahead.
If she, fails. Which she won't.
Oh.
She actually got 1 less than you. You knock her prone.
Yay!
Apply it to her.
Yeah.
Applying it to her now.
Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
Then I go for another attack.
Sick bastard. Hell
That
Yay!
you strike down at her. She brings up her arm, and your blade is caught on the side of her her armor, managing to deflect it. You hear the scraping of metal of a metallic plate underneath the cloth coating of her armor, and she deflects the attack.
I understand your need for honor, but you can't have my head!
It is fortunate that I was not asking for your permission.
That's me.
When my brother's bloody soaked body was dragged back, I asked for a chance to hunt you down on my own, and asked our matron to restore him. They laughed, and said if we could not complete our mission, then we deserved to be burned for it. They incinerated his body!
She attacks, striking at you mid-sentence, and misses the first one.
And cast our house out. If we wish to be restored to the stature we had before, you have to die!
And she's going to go for another one. That one is also blocked by your shield.
Doesn't have to be that way!
If you understand honor,
Then you know it does! She moves her hand to the side. You hear the whirring of the spiritual weapon moving and flying to the other side of you. It comes flying towards and also takes a strike against you. That hits.
Oh yeah, here we go again.
It flies towards you, strikes you in the shoulder, deals 10 damage, cutting along the back of you.
How many hit points you got there, Queen?
I got 2.
So you got a spare, is what you say.
I have a Sarah.
Scanning.
Vogan!
Your hell.
Basically your last turn, Spence. What are you
My
doing?
last turn. I'm gonna beat him up.
Get him.
That's a hit!
Hell yeah!
That's a beat him up attack right there, and he's gonna
He's
die.
dead.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna go ahead and beat this one up. Is this one a girl or a boy?
And that one right there is a girl.
I'm gonna beat her up.
Get her.
Alright. That's a hit.
Damn.
I'm gonna beat her up.
You
Oh,
do
die.
Holy crap.
What did I say about dying? What do you?
Scared.
Come on. All right. Well, I couldn't kill 2 of them before I left, so.
Curses.
And that's my. Wait a minute. It's gonna get there.
Hit.
It's gonna make a move.
Oh. Yo, what's up? You want to see a movie sometime? What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Hell
Fogan.
yeah.
How's it going? Nice, me too. You want to go to the theater or something? That'd be.
Is that you, Spence?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh. Alright.
And With that, I will get the heck out of here.
Quintus, death save.
Here we go.
No.
Hell yeah!
So close. You succeed.
I know.
You don't automatically get up.
I know. But I mean, my crit range is. I'm kidding.
Gunwitch is unconscious.
Poor
She's gonna
Gunwitch.
wake up from this whole fight with a short rest. Be like,
So
what's going on, guys?
Lilywind is going to rush over here with her gun, draw it, and aim it out. Not seeing Revan, she's going to make a point of trying to help Blister. That is a wisdom check for you. Click. Failure. Good. Tiefling anatomy. It's complicated.
No.
Just get me up.
I'm coming!
Thungra up in the other corner is going to go ahead and she is raging.
Oh shoot. Get it, girl.
And she is going to go ahead and go for a series of attacks. Specifically two. That's a Nat19. Strikes. Hits. Do they maintain concentration? They do. She goes for another attack on that crowd. Cleaves through another one of them. They succeed, but their numbers are cut down, so darkness is still in that corner. Revan is going to...
Fireball.
Fireball!
Oh,
You
jeez.
guys, she's not making any major attempt to hide, so you guys would see her exiting out from hiding just under the edge there. She moves forward and rushes over to the side, putting her hand against the gate that is closed up there. Looking back, she projects her voice outward.
It seems we have underestimated the power of all the people that are here. Then you will see us again.
That corner is gone. She is going to Misty Step, and she is, unless someone's counterspelling her, presumably
You
gone.
got it.
I am way too far away.
No, I don't have counterspell.
As I see you, there is a moment where you see the other Drow in the area. And since Revan seemed like they were going to try to escape, they all seem to be giving up, knowing that they can't win the fights they're having. Revan, looking towards you, looks for a second like she's going to reach for her blade. Could you roll me an intimidation check? Just kind of on behalf of the group, really. 14. She grabs the remaining blade that she has on her back and takes it out. She briefly positions it near her neck rather than have you come closer to her. And I am gonna actually have her roll for this.
I don't know.
She struggles for a second, and you get a brief look of as if she's about to take her own life. As the sunlight begins to shine through, she recoils from it somewhat. A very hopeless look comes across her face, and she drops the blade. It clatters on the ground. Well, several seconds afterwards, you see a large figure come up behind her and hit her in the back of the head. Knocking her out, she falls forward, and you see Murkwire standing behind her, having just hit her with the backside of his great sword. Looks down the hallway towards you. Clean up your trash. This isn't acceptable. And he walks away, back to where the other Drow are.
Wow.
Face
thanks.
isn't acceptable.
I
Got him.
hate it.
Got him. Annihilated.
Everything, a strange sense of calm comes over everything as the guards begin trying to rally people, find out who's dead, who's alive. The people that have been fighting the Drow stand guard over them until the actual Iron Watch and Platinum Watch seize control of the situation. About 20 minutes go by. Clerics and whatnot would definitely come down and aid those that are currently dying, so you guys would be fine. Give yourselves,
Yay.
Quintus, give yourself a hit point.
Hopefully it doesn't do bad.
I
There
shot your
is
chest
a
that time.
moment of people being questioned and helped.
Blister!
Blister would be helped as well. You'd be fine. Though she would remain unconscious. She would be stabilized, but remain unconscious. As you guys are helped, just as a matter of due process, Lilywind would silently come to you and tell you that as far as the tournament's concerned, well, she would go to you, Quintus, and assuming you're with Blister.
Yeah. 100%.
I know that it's not exactly the time for it. We wanted you to know, since you probably want to head back and rest, that that match is considered to be yours. Not that that's the most important thing right now.
He like looks at her, looks across over to where they have some of the others, and just kind of like looks back. What about Gunwitch?
In regards to the tournament, you mean? Gunwitch fought, and before things went south, you were all fighting on relatively fair terms. And unfortunately, we can't help that Gunwitch was aligned with someone like that. We think we're going to compensate them for their trouble, but we believe that they were still on the losing side. We don't want to make too big of a show of exactly what went wrong in that match. We want to help people that just got hurt. By the way, what exactly did you do that drew a entire house worth of Drow to come and try to get revenge on you?
Looks at Quintus. Like, what?
We saved our friend, a man named Kyverium. He was being held in the Underdark, and we saved him.
And you crossed the Drow of this land in doing so?
Yes. He's instrumental in our fight against the disease.
We're going to take those that survived into custody, and those that were dying, we've made sure that they'll pull through. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do with them, but they deserve to be heard out and to stand trial for what they did at the very least.
I ask one thing. I met some Drow down below. They were also being hunted and ridiculed and gone after. It felt like they were at the end of their rope. And these Drow, at least the one who was here, Una.
I think her name is Rivan, based on how boldly she said her name.
I ask that you take into account that they were forced up here.
We did hear everything that was said about them being forced out of the embrace of Cinerus. I don't know much about that, but I'm assuming that there was some political issue between them and whatever noble houses they follow. We don't know a lot about the Drow, if I'm being honest with you. But we will hear them out, and unfortunately, they did just slaughter a lot of people. It's not like we can just turn a blind eye to that.
Of course.
We'll see what we can do with them. You get some rest. The next round of the tournament's not for a couple of days, and tomorrow night we're going to be celebrating. Perhaps after this, it's something we need.
And I suppose we'll be seeing you pretty soon as well.
Indeed.
Thank you.
You fought admirably, considering the crisis that just happened. You and the highest standard contributed, as well as many of the other people that were involved. There were some Drow that were outside the area as well, preventing guards from getting in.
How many?
Another dozen or so.
I mean, how many people are gone?
Kill. A few hundred died. This place was very densely packed whenever it's full.
He'll just nod. Understood.
You see, as you guys are resting, you eventually do see Rivan had been manacled, and when they finally regain consciousness, their hood is pulled up over their head and they are led out by guards, as well as many of the other Drow. Some of the Drow struggle enough that they have to be knocked unconscious to be taken out. You see, the look on Rivan's face is one of spite and one of desperation. You guys do know from your encounters with the Congression of Cinerus Clade that the houses they cast out are treated as game, effectively, to be hunted. So this sort of behavior is not exactly new to you. Given that, you guys had made a commitment to go after some necromancers and such and help Tantia and Argo.
Yep.
So, the last order of business I would like to see to today, before I give you guys some experience, is one I think is fairly important. So what are you and Tantia doing during this rest?
I'm resting. I'm sorry.
Coward! You coward!
I'm not a coward. Heck out of here.
Give the people what they want.
I have my reasons!
Stand your ground, girl.
I would say, given
I'm
everything
proud
that
of you for standing
happened,
your ground, but you're a coward.
I would say, given everything that happened, even if you'd said yes, I was just going to keep messing with you, but Given how exhausting this day would have been for everyone involved, even though Tanya didn't you two didn't have as much combat when the Drow attacked, you would be invited to just come spend time with her as you guys rest, if you wanted to.
Yeah, of course. She's always welcome over.
Heckin'.
Y'all do any lewd hand holding? Any of that happen?
I don't know, man. It's whatever she's up to. Fenris is not. That is not the stuff she would.
That sounds like that's business
Kitty, do you want to do
between
lewd
them.
hand holding?
Yeah, man.
That sounds like that's
Mind your
business
own
between
business.
them.
Ask
and,
her later. Ask
Okay.
Fenris.
That's between heckin' Fenris, Tantia, me, and Bread.
Damn. That's between Fenris, Tantia, and Tuquin.
Leave room for Chiquin.
You just hear like Lexi's room's right
Two
next to
people in a room.
Fenris's.
They share. Oh no, we are at a hotel now. I was gonna be like, they share a room, Brad, but yeah, we're not at home right now. We're
No,
at
you
like,
just
hotel
hear
or whatever.
Fenris through the wall
As-
feverishly praying. Like,
So
when
as I
held a
said,
woman's hand tonight. Sorry.
I might ask you guys some questions between games regarding what you want to do, because we're probably going to jump straight to the Argo Tantia stuff next time.
Cool.
I will probably ask how you guys want to split up the party for that, because the next basically month's worth of games, people at home, we're going to be doing half-party games. Everyone is obviously invited to still come and attend, but we are going to be splitting the party to go on 2 different little adventures that I hope will be done in 2 sessions each. Insert joke about me not knowing how long things take. Exactly. But
That's okay.
we're,
Spencer's not here. We got you.
we're going to be jumping to doing that. I'm going to be giving everyone experience. Some of you might level as a result.
I better fucking level.
It's not me.
If I don't, I am quitting. Like, I'll be so
my
furious.
Oh, like
Oh
you
my
can
God.
quit Nat19. Get out of here.
God damn.
All right. And with that, that's where we're going to stop for today. We'll see you guys around.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Abby Toaster loved and appreciated.
Woo!